What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's Bryce, and we got another reaction video. We got Phillies Mets Game 4.
Game 5 matchup with your ace on the hill.
Why they holding that man like that? Get y'all hands off of him.
Game 4 of the NLDS.
I know he a Phillies fan, but golly. But like I said, welcome back to another video. Let's see if the Mets gonna close it out right here, or if the Phillies gonna wake up and start acting like the professional baseball players that they are.
Was fabulous in Milwaukee.
If you are new, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I do reaction videos, as you can see, sports reaction videos.
Well, Mets manager Carlos Mendoza can get pretty creative today.
Yeah, let's get straight into it.
Was phenomenal. 6 scoreless innings. Really went toe-to-toe with Tobias Myers of Milwaukee.
Swung on and missed.
Goodness. Yeah, the crowd gonna be crazy today. They ready for this closeout. I don't know what type of swing that was. That looked like a swing that I did when I first started playing baseball.
Turner 3 for 11 with a couple of walks in the series.
Pop up, that ain't going nowhere.
Center field. It'll be the birthday boy Starling Marte for the second half.
Phil's still looking
birthday today. I hope y'all lose on y'all
first
birthday, buddy. I mean, on your birthday, buddy.
The very first game when Schwarber homered.
Check swing.
He didn't go.
Pitch in the dirty. Went around. Strike 3. Punched out by third base.
Can we get a different view on that, please? It ain't look like he went to me.
Nothing across. 2 strikeouts for Quintana.
And they will turn to Ranger Suarez to get the job done. A player whose first half of the season had folks talking about a possible Cy Young award. They started the season at 10-2, but Rangers struggled down the stretch, going just 2-6 in his last 10 starts with an ERA over 6. But he's been tinkering, and by all reports, he threw the ball very well.
It's all good, though. That don't mean nothing at the end of the day. There we go. That's one down. Let's go, Frankie. Go ahead and go sit down, buddy.
Everything Ranger throws, it just has a little bit more depth, a little bit more movement than your eyes can pick up.
Mark, who had a good year against lefties during the regular season,
I'm gonna be surprised he didn't have the bomb.
Homers and a double.
Boy's having a great postseason.
Here in the postseason, Vientos lines it to left center. That's
told you. That's a double off rip.
One hops the wall, played by Marsh. Vientos on his way to second. The throw.
Did that say 417 average?
A double for Mark Vientos. And this
find out.
Continues to rake.
Rake is absolutely right. Nobody's having a better postseason from start to where we are now, numbers-wise, than Mark Vientos.
So he probably is hitting a 413 or whatever that said. 2 on, that don't mean nothing. I mean, we got Pete up, but get a ground ball. There we go. I don't think they're going to be able to roll that.
Throws to first just in time to get Alonso. They may take a look at this. The runners
that looked a little fishy.
He's safe. He's in there.
I think the Mets are going to have the bases loaded here.
He beat that out. Good on Alonso. Again, he's been feeling so good, driving balls the other way. He just gets beat off balance on a breaking ball. He's way out in front. Hits the weakest of weak
unfortunate.
Toward third.
Still, we can get another ground ball. Let's get this double play and go hit the ball.
And now you have Jose Iglesias, who we showed in the beginning lineups, has owned Ranger Suarez.
There we go.
Miss, he got him. And on 3 pitches, Iglesias is down on strikes.
They ain't got it just because bases loaded.
2 down.
They don't mean that they have to score.
And that's a big strikeout right there. He should be out of the inning. Phil just can't be given extra outs.
And Martinez, who was just 6 for his last 53. Even though he's 3 for 10 in the postseason.
There we go. Let's do it.
On a ball in the dirt, and Ranger Suarez.
I was going to say the times that JD did come up, he did get some base hits, some clutch base hits. I don't know where they got 6 from 50 or whatever he said from.
Bullet in the first through the Phils, and we'll go to the second, no score.
Nibbling a little bit the last couple of at-bats. It is 7 of the last 9 out of the zone.
But that's what he does. He's just waiting for someone to swing in one just off the plate and he'll get weak contact.
And the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a sinker, side retired. 3rd strikeout for Quintana.
Just like
Phillies got the talent, bro. They just got to, like...
The leadoff walk to Marte, and then Tyrone Taylor.
They just got to do something. They got a talented team.
First and second, nobody out.
Good arms, good bullpen.
What
you swinging at, Francisco? 182? Yeah, you need to go retire somewhere. I know it's early in your career, I think, but still.
2-2 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss. He got him. Did he? Did he foul it? No, out the call. It's a strikeout of Lindor.
Where replay at?
James Hoy says it's out number 2.
Frankie, you struck out, bro.
4 straight strikeouts for Ranger Suarez with runners in scoring position. 1 for 5 with men in scoring position.
Stop trying to cheat your way on base.
Get a run home.
There we go. Please make this one.
Has it, and he will not have a play. He
just hitting it in the right spots again, just like they was doing last game.
2 outs on a play that felt like Alec Bohm could have gotten it out.
He didn't know what to do on this ball. What originally he thought he was going to do is catch it and just touch third. But he forgot who was running on second. It was Marte.
So now they're loaded up.
You got to make one of them plays. Let's see if that hurt him, though. Brandon, let's do it.
This year against Suarez, including the first inning. On the ground to first,
there we go.
Is there, and Ranger Suarez wiggles his way out of another bases-loaded jam. The Mets have stranded 6 against the unflappable Suarez. First pitcher in Major League playoff history to allow 4 hits and 2 walks in the first 2 innings and not allow a run.
That seems impossible.
That's incredible.
It seems impossible.
You gotta have run support if you're a pitcher doing stuff like that.
Done and missed on a curveball again. A 6th strikeout. All on the curve.
That don't mean nothing if y'all don't put no numbers up. Score still gonna be 0-0.
Could be 2. Turner's got it. Underhand
Trey.
flip too high. Stott comes down on the back, throws to first in time.
You better be lucky he saved you, buddy.
Double play.
If I was head coach, I would have pulled you.
To walk the New York tightrope.
This is a big inning for the Phillies. Your starting pitcher has gotten out of 2 really big jams, 1 semi-jam. You got the
they just
heart
not
of your
putting
order
no.
coming up. You got to make some moves.
Oh, come on, Nick.
Toward left field. Nimmo scampers back. It's over his head.
Okay.
It's a 1 hop off the top
That's
of
one
the
at
wall.
third.
Takes a high hop off the wall. And they're going to say it's
okay,
a
we can get something started
double,
right here.
So Harper stops at third.
Got to get one right.
With their first
no double play position.
Night.
Second and third. We got to get at
Alec
least
Bohm.
1.
Can he come up with a redemptive swing for Philadelphia here?
He is long overdue. Swinging a tapper over to third.
Let's
Harper's
go.
coming
We'll
home.
take
Vientos has it. He
Come
bobbles it
on.
and then bobbles it again.
He moving too fast. He got to get the ball first.
Phillies take a 1-0 lead.
Earlier in this series, Mark Vientos had the same thing happen. It was Bryson Stott running, this time Harper. Great jumps from third base. Vientos kind of gets caught in between. What do I do? Do I go home? When this ball's hit, though, you got to think I'm going home. The high hop kills it. Even if he throws it home, Bryce Harper's probably safe. Get the out at first. It's only 1-0. Could shut the inning down.
Come on, bro. Just
run, but now you have the
we can put some more up. Just start eating away.
Now JT is
we know the Mets bound to hit a bomb somewhere eventually. Is that deep enough? Not at all.
Here comes Marte in. He makes the catch and fires in. Castellanos didn't even bother to tag at third base.
A big second out to record for Quintana. 2 away for Bryson Stott, the left-hander.
Stott flies the ball in the air to center. Taylor in.
I thought that was a little short blooper.
Makes the catch. Side retired.
It's all good, though. At least we put up something,
just
bro.
1 run.
And Quintana's first pitch hit him. He came right in.
Charge them out.
With a change
Go fight him.
Back. And the Phillies get a 2-out base runner and a dangerous hitter. Trey Turner coming up next. 1-2 to Turner. Breaking ball swung out and missed. Strike 3. Got him with a curve side.
He's some good pitches, though. He pitching his ass off. I'm not gonna lie.
The Mets order coming up. The Phillies lead 1-0.
But as we start,
he's been doing it this whole series. How many games he pitched? Like 2.
Suarez facing Francisco Lindor. Lindor pulls it towards third, fair ball.
Down the line.
Base hit going down the line towards the left field corner.
Lead off double
Lindor
from
on his way
Frankie.
to second. Wilson stumbles in the corner, holds onto the ball now, and then just flings it into third. And Lindor
They're probably gonna
stays
put
in
up a
second
run
with
in
a lead-off double. So he's at second. The Mets have a lead-off double from Lindor, and Mark Vientos coming
Home
up.
run.
Here's a payoff pitch. Outside ball for Vientos.
That's a good out right there.
Close ones off, and then takes the curve for a walk.
And this is where we start getting in trouble. If we don't get a double play right here, it might get ugly.
Who hit with the bases loaded 2 out on the second and bounced out to first.
2-2 again to Nimmo.
That's a dot. Oh, I was finna say you got to give it to him.
Bottom of the zone. And Ranger
have to give him that.
muscles his way through 4 1/3 in an elimination
Get out again,
game.
man.
Big moment, game 4, bottom 5, 2 on, 1 out. And Pete Alonso's coming up in a 1-0 game. And the Phillies will turn to their bullpen. One of their top arms, an all-star for the first time this year.
They took him out. Good job, man. Yo, you just ain't got no run support. It ain't nothing you can do about that. Go in the dugout and talk to your teammates. Let them know. Give him a piece of your mind. Let them know what you're thinking. Good
strike 3. Got it on the
good
inside
slider,
part of the
boy.
plate. That was a thing of beauty. 2 outs here in the 5th inning.
It kind of started in a little
Froze
bit more
him,
than he wanted
coach.
to, huh?
That
Kinda
was
locked
not
him
where
up.
he wanted it. That's the old, oops, I threw a front door slider, and everyone's like, oh, what a great pitch. You meant to do that. He did not mean to do that.
So they were first and second, no out. Now they're there with 2 out, and here's Iglesias.
And the pitch from Hoffman.
Got out of the beat again.
JT comes out. He fields it, throws on a lean to first base in time.
Bottom 5. Come on, just keep eating away. Give me 2 more.
Again, but the Phillies survive after 2 runners get on base to start the 5th inning.
Bryce Harper leads off with a 1-0 lead, and Jose
Give him
Quintana
some insurance runs. Somebody do something. Good piece, Bryce.
Towards the corner in right field.
That's a leadoff double. Come on.
Get down for a base hit. Harper looking for 2, and he's going to have the second double.
There we go, Bryce. Let's do it.
And the leadoff
Nick,
man
you're right behind him. Bring him in.
For Philadelphia, after they had gone broke most of this series, Harper is aboard, and Carlos Mendoza is indeed going to Reed Garrett. With Castellanos coming up, Harper in scoring position in the 6th.
Garrett's going to have his hands full because Bryce Harper just led off with a double on the final pitch, thrown by Jose Quintana, who goes 5+, allowing just 2 hits.
We need you right here, Nick. We don't need you to be swinging that. That's a great pitch, though.
Both of these teams trying to get something going with runners in scoring position. The Phillies now 0 for 4. The Mets are 2 for 10. A 3-2 pitch to Bohm. And he laid off the splitter in the dirt.
No double plays, man. Don't lunge at nothing. Don't reach at nothing.
If there was ever a time for JT
Find your pitch, JT.
to break through, he's 0 for 10 so far in the playoffs. Swinging a foul into the mid of Alvarez, strike 3.
That would have been a great pitch to hit, though.
Garrett, but I think
that
he's
was
done after
down
3
the middle.
batters. Strikeout, walk, strikeout, with 2 men out, runners at first and second, and the Phillies leading 1-0. David Peterson will come on. Phillies have been working into and out of trouble all night on the mound. The Mets trying to do the same right here. 2-0 to stop the pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball.
They didn't get nothing out of that, bro.
By Alonso, steps on the backside, retired. Peterson gets the
I gotta go look at how many runners they left in
Phillies
scoring position in the series.
After Harper's leadoff double.
That number got to be high as hell.
Loaded for the 3rd time for New York tonight.
Loaded.
Wild Hoffman frame here in the 6th.
Get him out of there.
You've got a free swinger in Francisco Alvarez coming up, who has struck out and flied to center. Then Lindor, then Vientos. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards short. Turner's got it. Coming home, he sets up for his clean
throw,
and they'll get the out at the plate. There's 1 down.
And a key first
roll
out
it,
for
roll
Jeff
it,
Hoffman
roll
and the Phillies
it.
here in the bottom of the 6th. And now it's up to Carlos Estevez, who had 1 playoff appearance in his career 7 years ago and is now pitching for
Gotta
the
get
3rd
us out of this, man. Let's do
in
it.
this series. He gave up an RBI double to Lindor in the 8th inning in the last game.
Swinging a drive towards the gap and
no way he just hit a grand slam.
Near the wall. It's gone.
Oh, that's over with. Frankie, that's how you feeling, though, bro?
Just outdone himself. He has hit a grand
Yeah, that's over with. This series got to be over with.
Right center field. The Mets are leading.
Ain't no way, Frankie. Ain't no way Frankie just hit a grand slam like that, though.
And Francisco Lindor just provided a feast. Mets 4, Phillies 1. Here
you come in and throw a 99 miles per hour fastball down the middle
since the 1st inning when the Mets had the bases
to somebody
loaded,
that just got paid like $200 million or something like that.
Here for this fan base in the 6th.
That's what you. That's what you get.
All night.
That's exactly what you get.
It may not make a dent in the voting process, but who cares? Francisco Lindor has done what no Met has been able to do tonight, and that is find the
dead as
hit.
hell.
A lot of game to go.
An infield hit is sometimes the way crazy things start, but you had to get on base for these big guys, and he just did it.
Big at bat for Marsh. Here's Schwarber.
I would have hope, but it's like, bro, they just get people on base and don't bring them in. They just leave them in scoring position.
4-6-3, inning over. David Peterson gets the sinker, sinks Schwarber and the Phillies.
Maybe next year, Phillies.
1st and 3rd, nobody out, and here is J.D. Martinez. Chance to drive in a run here.
Ew.
Kirkring is able to get him out for the 1st out of the 7th inning. That was a nasty-looking pitch out of the zone.
JD, I think it's about time for you to retire, my boy.
Strikeout right there. To get that out without that runner.
Go ahead and get up out of there.
Gives them a chance to get out of here with this 0.
Swing and a miss. Tied him up, struck him out.
A couple of pretty big strikeouts right there for Kirkring.
He swings
it's a little too late now, though, bro. The pitcher's been doing that the whole game.
And a great job by Orion Kirkring there. The first 2 men reach on a walk and a double. He gets the next 3 in order.
There's a 2-out single by Nick. Behind Castellanos, the Phillies have 1 hit, an infield hit from Brandon Marsh.
Down the line, let's do it.
Line, it is a foul
Get 3, 1st and 3rd. Oh, that's foul.
Carlos Torres, the first base umpire.
Was that line drive past the base?
I think that's what the argument is here from Paco Figueroa, the first base coach. He's asking Carlos Torres about that. You can challenge a fair or foul call from the outfield, but not on the infield.
Now the pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball over the mound out toward short. Lindor's got it. Steps on second side. Retired. For a moment, you held your breath, hoping that Peterson would either catch that ball or just have it go past
it. Maybe next year,
deflection.
Bryce.
Well, it didn't deflect, and the Phillies are done in the 8th. Well, Edwin Diaz is coming on. Try to close
and they bring this man in. It's over
Diaz
with.
Walks to start the 9th inning.
It don't matter, bro. It don't matter. Ain't nothing gonna happen. They just gonna leave him in scoring position. They probably finna hit into a double play right here.
The Phillies are feeling it. Now they've got their invitation. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike
Told
three.
you.
He threw the fastball by him. That's something maybe Diaz just hasn't done frequently
the Phillies
enough. One man away.
Get out of this inning. I mean, if the Mets get out of this inning, but the Phillies not scoring nothing, they need to retire their organization,
Fly
bro.
ball to center field. Backing up his Bader.
It's the same thing the whole series.
Catch, 2 men away.
And then what is JT doing?
Stott at first, Real Muto at third, and Kyle Schwarber, one of the most prolific playoff home run hitters in the history of this sport, who has never had a hit against Edwin Diaz, 0 for 9 with 7 strikeouts, will climb in as the tying run.
The 1-2 pitch, swung out and missed. Strike 3.
Over with, 101. That boy ramped it up, didn't he?
New York Mets, California. Here we
Mets
go.
move on, man. R.I.P. Phillies. Try again next year. I hope the best for the Mets, though. Do I think they're going to go all the way still? Not at all. You're just going to see how far they get, though. That'll be it for this video, though. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one.